Hey guys, so welcome to the first episode. That first video was just a welcome video, but this one is the first episode. So today we'll be reading from my book. So stay tuned. Right, so this is my book, my first book. It's entitled Deja Vu, and the link is in the comment section. So this book is entitled Deja Vu, and I wrote it last year. I self-published it in October 2019. And some days I don't realize what a big deal that was, and then other days I'm like, I wrote a book. And I kind of get, hyped up and stuff. This came about because people kept telling me, stop sending us your poems and publish a book. And I was like, but I'm scared. Because I was scared because it's like, it's your words, it's your thoughts, it's your emotions. And sometimes people aren't nice, so that's why I delayed. But then I wrote this book and I self-published it, and it's done pretty well to my standards, because I only thought I was going to sell like 30 and I sold over 100. So I'm really happy about that. And I'm working on my second book, which is entitled Soul of a Forgotten Queen, and I can't wait. I really, really, really can't wait for that. So I'll be reading a couple, and I think I'll be reading it from the chapter Telepathy Between Hearts. So we're starting with the first poem. Mind you, when I perform, I do know the poems off by head, but like I'm reading a couple here, and yeah, you're gonna have to forgive me. Don't worry, you'll be seeing my performances where I'm not reading from a book. But the first one I'm going to read is entitled For a Moment. So I hope you enjoy. For a moment, I forgot about everything as my world centered around the touch of your lips on mine. For a moment, I was transported to a realm unimaginable by the touch of your hands on my skin. For a moment, I was a saxophone that you played so well, my melody sweet music to your ears. For a moment, I was open to you as we said words that we would be much too scared to utter when the sun rises. For a moment, I was yours, and you were mine. Any fear or doubts were non-existent. For a moment, we were happy. For a moment. And this one was, to be honest, after a fling. This is just a side note to my future husband that, don't worry, I've got a ton of poems for you, don't worry. This was just a fling, not you. Don't want you to think it's like this all the time. And you'll be able to tell the difference if you actually have read any of my poetry. So yeah. The second one is Ordinary Love. This one I just wrote it. I actually wasn't in love or lust or anything of that sort at all. But these are the words that came, so here goes. This is no ordinary love I give you. It's a once-in-a-lifetime love, only found where the moon is purple and the grass is blue. The kind found on that solitary island called happiness, where darkness is a stranger unheard of, and loneliness, but a distant memory. A love pure in its sincerity, shining like a star in the galaxy. Wherever you go, all you have to do is look up, and you'll see me there. Playing with a love like mine robs only you, for it cannot be polluted into something it's not. So remember, this is no ordinary love I give you. And yeah, honestly, I really was single, but that's just what came out. And yeah, but if it resonates to you, then go ahead. This one was nasty. It was after a breakup. Shame. Really, like, life is hard. I wish you just born knowing who the love of your life is and you don't actually have to go through all this nonsense. Although personally, I think you are the love of your own life, and somebody else is just like, kind of like just a little extra. Like, you are everything, like the whole chicken and the seasoning and everything. This person who's coming is just like the last little sprinkle of salt that you needed. So even without that person, you're still tasty as F. But with the person, there's just a little bit of, you can tell there's like some salt that just added the flavor. Anyway, so this was after a breakup. I don't like this one, but at the end of the day, this is not just about being pretty, like pretty on word. So here goes. I miss you, and I wish I didn't. They say energy doesn't lie. Ours was in sync, flowing effortlessly with mine. But why am I here alone? You say you need a space. You don't want to ruin a sweet girl like me. I wish it was as easy for me as it obviously was for you. It'll get easier, they say. But when? Until then, I'll find ways to fill this void you left so casually. Wishing space would work out for me, as it's doing for you. Yeah, I was within my emotions. When I think about it now, I'm like cringe. Like, honestly, you're within your emotions for that. But we can't help the emotions that we feel. Yeah. And this is probably, not probably, this is from the same breakup. But it's something I think everybody has gone through in some form. We met another life, I'm sure. Maybe we were fire, maybe we were a storm. One kiss and we knew that this was more than we had bargained for. This force that is us. Maybe when the stars align, maybe if our time comes, we will collide. And it will be beautiful. This is that way I guess you feel right person, wrong time. Although I don't know if you can really call it right person, wrong time. Maybe it's just not it. But at that moment in time, you kind of say things to, make yourself feel better. And if you're going through this, I really am not laughing at you. I really hope this helps you in some way. But I can promise you that probably at some point, you're going to look back at this and be like, yeah, I can't believe I was that. Yeah, I'm looking for one to read. See, on some days I've got favorites, on others I don't. And it's really weird because I'm the one that writes this. But sometimes they're just some that just are so uncomfortable for me. And yeah, they're uncomfortable for me. So I'll read one for the guys. Usually when I refer to men in my poetry, I usually refer to them as kings. So regardless, you need to know that you're a king. Although if I refer to you as a king, act like one. Which means, be supportive, be protective, and yeah, don't hurt us. There's already enough of a femicide going on in Southern Africa, Turkey, amongst other places. So yeah, play the parts, my kings. Can I interrupt your day? Let's start that again. Can I interrupt your busy day and talk to you for a second, my king? I just want to let you know that I adore you. I like how your voice is a trigger anytime I hear you speak. I can't help but giggle or smile when I hear the music that only your lips can deliver. I like your step. It's all in the way you walk, with purpose and power in your stride, an undisputed king of the concrete jungle. I like the way you smile. I can feel the genuine joy in your smile that starts with your lips but always lights up your eyes. Those eyes, that's the first thing that captured my attention. So brown and deep, I lose sense of time when you look at me. I dig your vibe and energy. Won't you just take your place by my side already? Parting only when the waves change the tides of the moon. Parting never. So what I'm trying to say is, can I make you mine, my king? I like that one. I really do. I didn't write it for anyone as well. I think somebody said, do you ever write for guys? And then I was like, okay, let me write for guys. Because obviously I write from a female perspective. So yeah. But there are times I write for guys when they need to pick me up. Like if it's a close friend of mine or a relative of mine that I like. And yeah, I kind of do that. So, feel free to actually jot down in the comments if you'd like me to write about something. And I'll see if I can. I always try and see if I can. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I think I'll be doing that once a week as well. Oh yeah, I did say I'll tell the schedule. So anyway, if you want more of that, Deja Vu is available on Amazon. The link is below. And yeah, so basically what my channel is going to have is it's going to have a day when I just post videos of performances I've done, spoken word performances I've done. So there'll be a particular day, which I'm still deciding which one, where I'll post performances I've done. Then there'll be a day I'll do a roundup of all the fitness I've done in that week, whether it's the end of the week or the beginning of the week to show you what I did last week. So be it. There'll be a day I will take you to work with me. Yeah, I can't talk about my work right now, but I can't wait for this. So when I take you to work with me, yeah, now you'll see a day in the life. Probably just a morning actually, because my work hours are not long. Yeah. Then what else? Spoken word, fitness, take you to work with me. Tantalizing Thursdays are my memoji voiceover things where I recite a sex or intimacy poem that I've written but using my memoji. And that's about it. So yeah, if you get anything else, that's like a bonus. And also you have to understand I'm new at this, so I'm probably gonna look at this in like a year and be like, cringe, you didn't have A, B, C, D, like this is what you did. But we all have to start somewhere, and I think the bottom line is I've started. Thank you for watching. See you next time.